This might be the crispiest, cheesiest bread you can make without yeast. And it starts with 3 simple potatoes. Stay with me, because one small technique halfway through will completely change the texture. This is the ultimate comfort food, transformed. No complicated dough, no hours of waiting, just pure, melty satisfaction in every single bite. Ready to see how? This recipe is special because it turns the most humble ingredient, potatoes, into something that looks and tastes like it came from a high-end bakery. It's about simplicity and technique. No complicated tools, no waiting hours for dough to rise. Just simple ingredients, transformed into a warm hug for your soul. Would you try this instead of regular bread? Let me know. Let's look at our ingredients. 3 medium potatoes are the base, providing softness and moisture. We have 1½ cups of flour for structure and 1 egg to bind it all together. 1 cup of mozzarella gives us that incredible elasticity, that signature cheese pull. 2 garlic cloves build depth, while salt, pepper, olive oil, and butter round out the savory profile. Quality matters here. But here's the important part. How you mash these potatoes determines whether your bread becomes light and fluffy or heavy and dense. We're aiming for perfection today. Step 1. Boiling. Always start your potatoes in cold water. If you drop them into boiling water, the outside cooks too fast while the center stays firm. We want even cooking throughout. We boil these for 15 to 20 minutes until they are perfectly fork tender. Once drained, let the steam rise dramatically. Steam escaping is actually good. It means excess moisture is leading to a better dough structure. We boil these for 15 to 20 minutes until they are perfectly fork tender. Once drained, let the steam rise dramatically. Steam escaping is actually good. It means excess moisture is leading to a better dough structure. Step 2. Mashing. You must mash while they are still hot. As they cool, the starch tightens and becomes gummy. We want a silky, smooth texture for that professional finish. Which texture would you choose? Smooth is always the winner. You want it smooth, but not wet. The goal is a consistent base that can hold the flour without becoming a sticky mess. Taking your time here makes all the difference in the final mouthfeel of the bread. Now we build flavor. Add your garlic, salt, and pepper, then the egg. The egg is crucial. It provides the structure that keeps the bread from crumbling. Watch how it transforms the mash into a cohesive base. Gradually add your flour. Don't rush this. The dough should feel soft but slightly tacky to the touch. Too much flour makes it heavy and dry, too little, and it will collapse in the pan. Precision is key. Watch this texture carefully. You're looking for a dough that is pliable and smooth. If it feels too sticky, add a tiny pinch of flour. But remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it away. Time for the cheese filling. Flatten your dough gently. Mozzarella is our star here because its protein and moisture balance allow it to melt smoothly. That is what gives us that legendary stretch we saw at the beginning. Fold and seal. Be meticulous here. Seal the edges tightly. If you don't seal well, the cheese will escape and burn in the pan, ruining that beautiful golden crust. A tight seal ensures the cheese stays where it belongs, inside. Step 5. Cooking. This is where most people make a mistake. Use medium-low heat. High heat burns the crust before the inside even has a chance to cook. Add your olive oil, place the bread down, and listen to that sizzle. Cover the pan. This traps the steam, cooking the interior gently while the bottom forms a gorgeous crust. We're looking for 5 to 6 minutes per side. Patience at this stage is what delivers that professional, bakery-quality result. Now, the flip. Look at that deep golden crust. That color means the starch has caramelized, and that, my friends, is where the flavor lives. It should sound crisp and look absolutely irresistible. Our bread is almost ready. The final touch, garlic butter. Melt your butter with minced garlic and brush it over while the bread is still hot. This allows the butter to absorb deep into the crust. A sprinkle of fresh parsley adds that final pop of color and freshness. The moment of truth. Listen to that crust. It's perfectly crisp on the outside, and we know what's waiting on the inside. This is the retention peak, the moment everyone has been waiting for. Let's see that stretch. Look at that cheese. Crispy, soft, and melty. Everything we promised at the start. It's better than any bakery bread because you made it yourself, with just 3 potatoes and a bit of technique. Just look at that texture. 3 potatoes, simple ingredients, and something that feels extraordinary. If you enjoy recipes that are simple but impressive, come back for more. There's always something delicious waiting. Enjoy your bread.